Hey there, this is Rick with the Mercedes Diesel Guy channel, and this is my 1984 VW Vanagon barn find project. So this week during the evenings I've actually been cleaning the headliner, and let me show you what it was like here at the beginning, over here in the back. It's kind of bright out right now, so the difference isn't too dramatic. Let me see if it looks any different standing back by the hatch. So, a little bit. I mean, you can see all the dirt, and I'm guessing mildew up here. This bus was sitting for years. The people I bought it from, they weren't exactly clear on how long it had been sitting. Possibly 5 years or so in the location it was, but I don't know how long it had been in their family, because the son owned it, then bought it as a project, really didn't do much with it, sold it to the father, who really didn't do anything except for just park it. I do call it a barn find project, even though I didn't actually pull it out of a barn. It was sitting right up next to a shed there in decently rural Tennessee. But it's, you know, got most of the earmarks of barn find project, so I'm just sort of loosely using the term. But you know, hasn't run in years. But I digress. So yeah, I've been cleaning the headliner, and like I said, in this lighting, it's not really as dramatic a difference as it could be. But you know, I've got if you look here, I've got this section of vinyl pretty clean, and yeah, there's some tears in it. I'm going to be dealing with that. And there's areas like up here where they've taped over the holes where the factory speakers were hanging down. And it's not perfect, but it's way better. And it actually smells a lot cleaner in here as it is, just based on cleaning that section of the headliner. I'm most of the way done. I just have this back section here, this back center section, which I'm going to do this morning. And I just want to quickly run you through the process I used for cleaning this. So let me gather up my materials and I'll show you what I did. Okay, so I have my heavy-duty cleaning gloves on, and like I said, I'm going to start with the mold and mildew stain remover. Okay, this bottle's almost empty. I'm going to move to the second bottle here. I'm going to clean 1/4 of the remaining area here. Okay. Then I'm also going to spray some on the end of the sponge mop here. And I'm using the sponge mop because it really just seems to be a better tool for doing the sealing here. I'm not sure how well you can see, but it is just cutting through that top layer of dirt and mildew. And once again, I'm not sure how you can see, but a bunch got picked up there on the edge of the mop. So now I'm going to rinse off the mop in my bucket of clean water. And we're going to run over the same area clean, just take care of this dripping here. And this, like I said, it's just cutting through that top layer nice and quickly. Gonna go one more time, just with plain water. Okay, So I don't know if you can see, it's still picking up a little bit of dirt there. That's already a huge improvement. And this would be going even faster if I wasn't talking. Next, once again, the bleach-based cleaner. I'm going to spray that on. And especially with this stuff, you really do want doors and windows open. Because this stuff will produce some fumes. And I just want to reiterate, and I just want to say with these two products here, like I said, I am trying to rinse it off as best I can before switching products, but I have not noticed any reaction between them. Yeah, I can definitely smell the bleach right now, but get the hatch open, I'll get the side door open, plenty of ventilation, and if I feel that's inadequate, I can open the rest of the windows. So now I've rinsed off the sponge mop, and I'm just going over this with water to get as much of the bleach residue off as I can. Like I said, the final step is, and now I'm following up this magic eraser. This I'm going to have to do by hand. But this will cut through most of the remaining stains. It's not going to make it perfect, but like I said, this is better than 90% improvement. I don't know if you can see, this was a brand new sponge, and you can see it's still picking up dirt. So I'm going to go over this a few times. Not going to kill myself on this one. Because at some point, you really just have to decide, you know, what's the limit on certain things. Still pulling off more dirt. Because there is some yellow staining in some portions of the headliner here, which I've seen in other buses. I mean, it's happened in my 91 Vanagon. I think that's actually pretty standard. I don't know what causes it. Maybe it's the glue they use on the headliner, and it bleeds through in some spots over time. I don't know. But the amount of improvement I've gotten from this, combined with the low cost, has made it well worth my time. So give me a moment to go handheld at the camera, and I will show you the results. So over here is the still dirty section, and at least on the viewfinder here, I can see a very clear line between dirty and clean. And once again, this just represents a few minutes worth of work. The mold and mildew stain remover, the bleach cleaner, and the magic eraser. And it doesn't seem to have harmed the vinyl in any way. But, you know, once again, like I said, it was pretty dirty and pretty far gone as it was. So, like I said, I do have some plans here. First, I do have to get side windows in. But for the rear portion of the vinyl here, I'm going to get some brand new white vinyl, and I either might just glue a couple of patches over top, or maybe the whole section here. This I should be able to hit with my heat gun and glue it back into place on the side here. Same with that corner up there. Over here on this side, it's a little worse. got some duct tape here on this portion that I'm going to have to remove. And then clean the residue. This section here, it's got a couple of small tears, but once again, I can probably patch that up a bit. This whole section of vinyl that runs along this area here, this is, I mean, it's got some pretty big holes in it, and it's pretty well dried out. So I'm probably going to put a new piece of vinyl along there. And then there's, you see up front here, these the taped over holes where the air conditioner had originally been mounted. And once again, I'll probably just glue a couple of vinyl patches over there. This is basically the staining I was telling you about. It's just that yellow staining there. But basically, any and all white vinyl in this van was covered in this dirt and mildew here. And, you know, the cleaning's not perfect. You can still see a little bit of an outline up front from where the air conditioner used to be. I spent quite a bit of time in cleaning that, but I can assure you that the outline is much less obvious than it was before. I think this is about as clean as it's going to get, and you know what? I'm happy with it. So I'm going to finish cleaning the ceiling here, and then I'll figure out what I'm going to do next while I wait for my starter. So, you know, hit the like and subscribe if you like this series, and you'll be able to see more. Thanks for watching.